We've all been there, that heavy, immovable feeling, the one that tells you to just hit snooze one more time, scroll for a few more minutes. It's not just laziness. It's a powerful resistance that keeps you stuck, preventing you from achieving your goals, building new habits, and becoming the person you know you can be. What if I told you that self-discipline isn't some innate superpower you're born with, but a skill you can systematically build, even when every fiber of your being screams for comfort? Today, we're cutting through the excuses and diving into the actionable psychology of building unbreakable self-discipline. We're going to give you the exact strategies to overcome procrastination, conquer your inner resistance, and consistently take action, even on your laziest days. Get ready to turn your intentions into unstoppable momentum. Let's forge your inner strength. The common misconception about self-discipline is that it's about brute forcing your way through tasks you hate. But true self-discipline isn't about willpower alone. It's about strategic self-management. It's about understanding the psychological triggers that lead to laziness and building systems that make consistent action easier than procrastination. We're not aiming for perfection. We're aiming for progress, sustained by smart choices. When you understand the science of motivation, you stop fighting yourself and start working with your brain. So how do we actually build this unbreakable self-discipline when the couch is calling? The first pillar is lowering the activation energy. Laziness often isn't about a lack of desire, but a high activation energy, the perceived effort required to start a task. If preparing for your workout takes 15 steps, you're less likely to do it. If starting your work project involves finding files, logging into multiple systems, and clearing your desk, you'll put it off. The key is to make starting so incredibly easy that resistance doesn't stand a chance. Your action step: identify one task you've been procrastinating on. Now, break down the very first step into the smallest, most effortless action possible. Can you lay out your workout clothes the night before? Can you open the relevant document for your project before you even sit down? Can you just commit to one push-up or reading one paragraph? The goal is to get started, not to finish. That initial momentum is gold. The second pillar is harnessing identity-based habits. We often try to build habits by focusing on what we want to achieve, but a more powerful approach is to focus on who you want to be. When your actions align with your identity, discipline feels less like a chore and more like an authentic expression of who you are. Laziness becomes inconsistent with your self-image. Now finish this sentence. I am the type of person who, for example, I am the type of person who doesn't skip workouts, or I am the type of person who finishes what they start. Every time you face a choice, ask yourself, what would the type of person I want to be do right now? Let that identity guide your actions, even when you feel lazy. The third scientific pillar is implementing temptation bundling and reward systems. Our brains are wired for instant gratification. Discipline often requires delaying that gratification. Temptation bundling links a high-value, enjoyable activity, the temptation, with a low-value, necessary activity, the discipline. For example, you only allow yourself to watch your favorite show while you're on the treadmill, or listen to your favorite podcast only while doing chores. Your action step: brainstorm your favorite guilty pleasures. Now, pair one of these with a task you typically procrastinate on. Commit to only enjoying the pleasure while doing the task. For bigger tasks, build small, immediate self-imposed rewards after completing a specific chunk of work. This leverages your brain's wiring for gratification, turning discipline into something you look forward to. Relying on it constantly will lead to burnout. Instead, design your environment so that disciplined choices are the default and lazy choices require more effort. This is about pre-commitment, making decisions when you're rational so your lazy self doesn't have a choice later. Your ultimate action step: audit your physical and digital environments. Can you put your phone in another room while working? Block distracting websites? Lay out your clothes for the next day? Put healthy snacks at eye level and unhealthy ones out of sight. Make your desired actions visible and easy, and your undesired actions invisible and difficult. But what about when things go wrong? When you feel like you've failed? This is where many people quit entirely, falling into the all-or-nothing trap. Remember, discipline isn't about being perfect. It's about how you respond to imperfection. One missed day doesn't erase your progress. It's just a chance to reset and recommit to the person you want to be. The most disciplined people aren't those who never fail. They're the ones who always find a way to start again. So there you have it. Unbreakable self-discipline isn't about punishing yourself. It's about smart strategy. 1. Lower the activation energy. Make starting effortless. 2. Harness identity-based habits. Act like the person you want to be. 3. Implement temptation bundling and reward systems. Link discipline to pleasure. 4. Create an environment for success. Design your world for effortless action. You don't have to be born with discipline. You can build it, piece by intentional piece. The person who hits snooze today is the same person who can change their life tomorrow, one small action at a time. The power to transform your habits, achieve your goals, and become truly unstoppable is within your grasp. The choice now is yours. And if you want more science-backed strategies to level up your career and life, hit that subscribe button. We drop a new video with actionable tips every single week.